Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Mrs. Harris, Math with Mrs. Harris. Today we're going to be adding fractions with unlike denominators. If you were watching my video last time, we had started to find the common denominator and then rewrite the equivalent fraction. So today we're going to first, to find out how to add fractions, we're going to number one, find the common denominator. Number two, write the equivalent fraction. And then number three, we're going to add. And then four, simplify. So our first problem we have is 3/8 plus 1/6. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to write out our multiples of 8 and 6 because 8 and 6 are both the denominators in this problem. So we have 8 and 6. My multiples of 8 is 8, 16, 24, and 32. My multiples of 6 is 6, 12, 18, and 24. I can now stop because my common denominator is 24. So now I'm going to go off to the side and I'm going to write 3/8 plus 1/6. Now the only number that we can multiply 8 by to get 24 is 3. And remember, whatever you do to the bottom, you must do to the top. So 3 times 3 is 9, and we already established our common denominator is 24. 8 times 3 is 24. Plus, now we have 1/6. The only number that we can multiply 6 by to get 24 is 4. So whatever I do to the bottom, I must do to the top. So whatever I do to the denominator, I do to the numerator. So now we have 1 times 4 is 4, and 6 times 4 is 24. We now can do step 3, which is add them because they both have the same denominator. We cannot add fractions if they do not have the same denominator. So now that we have found that, we're going to do 9 plus 4, which is 13, over 24. So our answer is 13 over 24. Step 4 is to simplify, but there's nothing else to do to 13 over 24. So our answer is 13 over 24. Next problem, 1/6 plus 3/9. Number one, our step we're going to do is find the common denominator. Our denominator in this problem is 6 and 9. So we're going to write out our multiples of 6 and 9. Our multiples of 6 is 6, 12, 18. My multiples of 9 is 9 and 18. So my common denominator between the two is 18. 18. So now I'm going to go off to the side and I'm going to write 1/6 plus 3/9. So the only number that I can multiply 6 by to get 18 is 3. And remember, whatever I do to the denominator, I must do to the numerator. 1 times 3 is 3, and 6 times 3 is 18. Plus, the only number that I can multiply 9 by to get 18 is 2. Once again, whatever you do to the bottom, you must do to the top. So 3 times 2 is 6, and 9 times 2 is 18. So we have done step number 1. We found the common denominator, which was 18. We did step 2. We rewrote the new equivalent fraction, which is 3/18 plus 6/18. And now we're going to do step 3, which is to add both of them. So 3 plus 6 give us 9/18. But 9/18 can also be simplified as 1/2, because 9 can go into 9 one time and 9 can go into 18 two times. So our answer is 9/18 or 1/2. I just want to say thanks for watching. Great work today. You have completed how to add fractions with unlike denominators. See you next time with Mrs. Harris.